High Five is an American R&B quintet based in Waco, Texas. High Five had a #1 hit on Billboard's Hot 100 in the early 1990s with I Like the Way, The Kissing Game. The band was formed in 1989 and consisted of Tony Thompson, Roderick "Pooh" Clark, Marcus Sanders, Russell Neal, and Toriano Easley. Easley was later replaced by Treston Irby. High Five was originally signed to Jive Records in late 1989 and released their eponymous debut album in 1990. The album went platinum and was produced by Teddy Riley. It included such singles as I Just Can't Handle It, R&B #10. I Can't Wait Another Minute, Pop #8, R&B #1, and their biggest hit to date, I Like the Way, The Kissing Game, which went to #1 on the U.S. Billboard Hot 100 and the U.S. Hot R&B Hip Hop Songs chart. The group's second LP, Keep It Going On, came out in 1992. Though not as successful as their debut effort, several tracks from this album, including She's Playing Hard to Get, Pop #5, R&B #2, and the R. Kelly penned Quality Time, Pop #38, R&B #3, got major airplay in East Coast, U.S. urban markets. Shortly after this album was released, the group was involved in a vehicular accident, which left Roderick "Pooh" Clark paralyzed from the chest down. In 1993, High Five emerged with a third album, Faithful, which featured the songs Unconditional Love, Pop #92, R&B #21, and Never Should Have Let You Go, Pop #30, R&B #10. Unconditional Love was also featured in the multi-platinum Menace to Society soundtrack and received extensive airplay on urban contemporary stations throughout the summer of 1993 as the movie increased in popularity. Never Should Have Let You Go was featured in the Sister Act 2 soundtrack. On June 1, 2007, Thompson's body was discovered by security officers at around 10 p.m. near an air conditioning unit outside of an apartment complex in his native Waco, Texas. An autopsy later determined that he had died from toxic effects of chlorodifluoromethane, or inhaling a toxic amount of Freon. He is buried at Doris Miller Memorial Park in Waco. In 2011, Treston Irby released his debut solo single Everything Under the Mantle on his independent label, Bronx Most Wanted Ent. In 2012, Irby, Shannon Gill and Marcus Sanders reformed High Five with two new members, Andre Rimser aka Dre Wanda and Farouk Evans. They released a single called Favorite Girl, also on the BMW label. Rimser later left the group, and was replaced by Billy Covington. High Five was featured on the TV One music documentary series Unsung on August 6, 2014, chronicling the quintet's upbringing in Waco, their rise to superstardom, tragedies among group members, and their comeback. Russell Neal ended up leaving the group at the height of their fame as a result of personal differences. In 2014, police say they found Neal's partner, Catherine Martinez, dead. She had been bitten with a blunt object, and had stab wounds from multiple strikes with a sharp object. Neal originally admitted his wrongdoings to police. He was charged with first-degree murder and released on a $100,000 bond. Neal has been deemed incompetent to stand trial. When Russell met his partner, who was 20 years younger than him. He gave her the impression that he was rich and popular. However, she quickly learned that he was quite the opposite. Because Russell was struggling financially, Martinez was forced to be the breadwinner for Russell and her two sons. Despite the fact that she held their marriage down, Russell was physically abusive to her, causing her to cover up bruises with makeup. After leaving her mom's house on June 28, 2014, Catherine Martinez was nowhere to be found. Then, her husband calmly walked into the Houston Police Department on July 1, 2014 to let the police know that his wife needed medical attention because she was hurt. Police officers discovered the body of Catherine with several stab wounds and blunt force trauma. Sadly, the family of Catherine Martinez has yet to receive justice for her death, as Neal is a patient at Rusk State Hospital. A judge believes that he is mentally ill and incompetent to stand trial. However, prosecutors refuse to give up. Thank you for watching. High Five is an American R&B quintet based in Waco, Texas.